So it has been proven that faster than light travel is indeed possible. Yep, faster than light travel is indeed possible. Yep, they just confirmed it today. So faster than light travel is something that is often common in fiction. Okay, Star Wars, Star Trek. Okay, in Star Wars you have like instantaneous travel. Star Trek has faster than light travel. Okay, and now science has proven it's possible. It is possible for something to travel faster than light. Again, a couple of months ago, science was saying this was impossible. Another thing that science said was impossible has been proven impossible. Okay, faster than light travel was ruled out by many scientists and many futurists as something that will never happen. Okay, many scientists and futurists said no such thing as faster than light travel. No such thing. No such thing was possible. Okay, which I kind of found that statement, first of all, pretty ridiculous. Because I believed that faster than light travel was possible. Okay, you know, but they did an experiment and they said yes, it is indeed possible to travel faster than light. Okay, there's a lot of technology again. We have a lot of technologies that were said to be by 2050. Okay, a lot of technologies. Okay, for example, we have artificial hearts that are now going to be at sale in Europe. Okay, this was something that was said to be done by 2040. Artificial robotic hearts, which is kind of scary, but kind of not scary because, hey, people are going to be demanding if they have heart failure. Oh, I want an artificial heart. Okay, a robotic heart. But again, Alita Battle Angel has a robotic heart and she seems that's fine. Okay. I believe 2050 will be much more futuristic than people think. Okay. 2040 to 2045 is my projected year of the time of the singularity. Okay. When technology is going to be progressing massively. Okay. Massively. Immortality or utter destruction of Earth is two possibilities, of course. Because, we have two timelines. The timeline where AI kills us all, like in Terminator 2, or the timeline where we merge with AI and become transhuman, like in Alita Battle Angel and many cyberpunk movies and stories. For example, in Alita Battle Angel, transhumanism and posthumanism is a common thing. A common thing in Alita Battle Angel is posthumanism and transhumanism in Alita Battle Angel. And I made a video called Why Alita Battle Angel Could Be Possible by 2050. The and why I say if you're alive by 2030, 40, you'll likely be alive by 3000. I am not joking here. I am not joking here. Humanity is going to become a rapidly evolved civilization. Okay, a lot of people are incarnating on Earth to help rise Earth's technology and vibration levels as well. Okay, we're always starting to see this. Okay, artificial meat, because of course not everybody's gonna want to let go of meat, so we're gonna have artificial meat, of course, that is made from stem cells. No animals are needed to be killed. Okay, no animals are needed to be killed in lab grown meat. It is a very big revolution for people who finally don't have to feel guilty, like myself, for eating meat because it's from a dead animal. Okay, I can be able to enjoy my meat with knowing that an animal was not killed, without having to go vegan. Okay, where it can just simply be grown in a lab. rap. And my predictions follow Ray Kurzweil's predictions very, very closely because I believe his predictions are 86% accurate. 86% accurate. There have been very, very few people who have been more accurate about the future than he is. Even Nostradamus wasn't as accurate as Ray Kurzweil. Okay? There's a lot of things that Nostradamus has gotten wrong and right. Right. Essentially. But all of Ray Kurzweil's predictions have been proven right. Most of them. 86% of them. Not all of them. 86% of his predictions have been predicted to be correct. And there is massive strides in VR technology. Okay? There's now VR technology that's coming out by Microsoft that's able to have basically an avatar projection. Okay? I'm not joking here. Okay? An avatar projection. Okay? Microsoft is making a VR headset that is just like that. Just like that. Okay? And 2050, Ray Kurzweil predicts that by 2050, virtual reality will be indistinguishable from reality. Okay? And by 2030, we will have had eliminated all diseases. We will have had eliminated all diseases, including aging itself. And now people are saying that, and the Facebook group called End Aging Now, a lot of people are saying that that longevity escape velocity might actually be done by 5 years. There has been a massive amount of progress in the past couple of months. If you have a Facebook account and you want to become immortal, you should definitely follow that group. Same thing of another similar group called Live Long Enough to Live Forever. So, both of these groups essentially are talking about longevity escape velocity and how it might and they're actually saying that it might be actually sooner than a lot of people think. Even the leaders of it are saying Aubrey D. Gray and Ray Kurzweil, which both say it'll be around 2027 to 2035. If it's in 5 years, that means Ray Kurzweil's prediction of longevity escape velocity was completely correct. And we will have reached it by 2026 to 2027. Then. And we'll start adding more years to our lives than we live. Which means, theoretically, you can live as long as you want. If I'm alive by longevity escape velocity, I plan to live 2 million years. Okay? 2 million years on this walk. Yep, 2 million years on this walk. It'll be pretty funny. You can see people make flat earth. I can see a lot of wild technologies be created in this incarnation, in this form. We'll probably start to see the spiritual ascension of Earth, as well, and the fall of the rise of materialism, the fall of communism truly. Okay, which communism is the ideology of the rich. Okay, nothing more. It is nothing but an ideology of the rich. As it's funny how communism was initially written by rich people. Okay, so communism, which was an ideology seeking to help the poor, okay, gotten it all wrong. Okay, a ideology based off materialism. Okay, and atheism. That is the idea. That is the core ideology of communism. Essentially, you may not agree with me, but if you look at most of the, even China is now adopting. As again, look at China. China, ever since the Communist Party of China took over. Okay, or the Illuminati, or something like that. These organizations or secret organizations like the Illuminati, and stuff like that. And yeah, now okay, now we're back. Okay, so yeah. And there were people saying that it'll be centuries. Someone actually said it'll be centuries until we reach Mars. Okay, centuries. Centuries before we land a human Mars. Okay, those companies are now trying to make a moon base now. Now. Okay, Elon Musk says we'll be on Mars by 2026. It's 2026 is when Mars is done. And then we have a new thing about AI. There's actually a new thing. So AI teaches Facebook's new AI teaches itself to see with less human help. AI is becoming more and more and more independent, essentially. More and more and more. Again, AI will never replicate it will attempt to recreate our consciousness, but it never will be. It'll be artificial consciousness. Okay? Yeah. But there was a new thing where they were able to create, essentially, a copy of someone with AI, okay, and deepfakes of someone with AI, okay. You have there was a viral video of these old artists, and they brought them back using deepfake AI technology. So it's only gonna be a matter of time before Diva is actually real. It's only gonna be a matter of time. Okay, you ain't stopping it from being true. Okay. Yeah, but the future of AI. Yeah, understanding. We'll never have true AI without understanding the brain, because again, humans do not understand that materialism is false. They're gonna still. That's why we can't find consciousness, which is the hard problem of consciousness. We're unable to find consciousness in our brain. Okay. We're unable to find consciousness. Okay. If consciousness was secreted by our brain, we will have found it already. We will have found it, and yep, that's it. Consciousness is created by the brain, but we can't find it by materialism. Okay, materialism is at a dead based end. It is at a dead base scientific end. Okay, but again, some scientists are always talking about this. The Hoffman, the case against reality. Materialism can only get us so far. Okay, Tesla said this 100 years ago. Okay, about the non-physical. Okay, Once humanity starts to studying the non-physical, it will advance more in a decade, okay, than it did in the previous centuries of existence, okay? And the previous centuries of the existence of science, and a lot of people who had near-death experiences or similar encounters with the spirit world know this to be true. Okay, I had encounters with the spirit world myself. Okay, after my brother died, for example, I have a clock on the wall and it is fixed at 6:53. It is fixed at 6:53. Okay, at a similar time, my brother was pronounced dead. Okay, 6:53. Okay, free, and this room I'm in is his former room. Okay, it's no coincidence that this clock is stopped around 6:53 or 7:53, one of the two. Okay, free, and around 8 or 9 o'clock, we had got around 8 o'clock. We got the news that it was on September 1st, 2017, that he was dead. Okay, and after that, there had been a lot of weird activity. Okay, There have been more noises. Okay, sometimes even I hear footsteps. I see a lot of I saw far more pennies on the ground. Okay, I saw far more pennies on the ground, which again only started after he died. Okay, same thing with other family members. We started finding more pennies and stuff, more weird coincidence. And then the biggest evidence, okay, that he's still around is the fact that after he died, the music box never turned on by itself. Okay, never turned on by itself. But all of a sudden, months after he died, okay, the music box was all and suddenly turning on. All and suddenly, the music box was turning on. It was in my sister's room. Okay, my brother had a very great relationship with my sister, so of course, yeah. Another weird thing is sometimes my amiibos that I have on the shelf fall over. I never touch them that much. Okay, I never kick the wall. Okay, and they just sometimes just fall over. Okay, again, and then another thing is I see a yellow, orange flash of light. It's like a star. Okay, I keep seeing it every couple of nights as well if I pay attention closely. Okay, and then a week ago I saw a bright flash of light outside. Okay, it was at nighttime. Okay, nighttime. It was at complete nighttime, and I saw a big bright flash of light. Okay, I have no doubt there is a spirit world out there. I have no doubt there is. Okay, there. Okay, that we do continue on in some form. Again, the first law of thermodynamics says that energy cannot be created or destroyed. Okay, our consciousness is energy that cannot be created or destroyed. So the hard part of consciousness, or the soul, or your mind, okay, is energy. Okay, pure energy. Okay, that's why when people describe the past, a near-death experience, they describe themselves as pure energy. It is because it is the first law of thermodynamics. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. Right, it only changes forms, and when you die, it seems that is the truth. That is the truth. Okay, I already made a long video about that. 2 videos about that, but again, all you have to do is just look at the basic first law of thermodynamics. Okay, energy cannot be created or destroyed. The same thing applies with life energy. And again, science does not understand the hard problem of consciousness. Okay, the hard problem of consciousness, and science is still struggling with it. Okay, they're still struggling with the hard problem of consciousness because materialism is unable to explain it. Okay, science should realize that there were some scientists like even Alexander and a few others that have had these experiences, okay, and they say that yeah, materialism is complete bullcrap, okay, because that's what it is. It's complete and utter bullcrap, okay. Like if you actually do serious research on near-death experiences, which most scientists do not, okay, they just laugh them off and say they're hallucinations or a product of the dying brain, okay. If you look at the research, there are people who have had near-death experiences up to 30 minutes, which is in the Surviving Death show on Netflix. Okay, one of the stories that was featured was someone who had a near-death experience and they were dead for 30 minutes. Okay, there was someone who was dead for 30 minutes and they had a near-death experience. The brain dies around 10 minutes. So you're telling me that consciousness is created by the brain, okay? And that's the that's the hard problem of consciousness, because materialism cannot explain consciousness, okay? Like consciousness shows materialism is false, okay? There, okay? Because most people I'll go over a whole separate video about the near-death experience because it is a very, 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 very fascinating subject to talk about. Okay, it's a very, very, very fascinating, subject. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, they don't have that updated yet. Another technology that is more and more exciting is the being able to bring back animals. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Black holes could be dark stars. Yeah, physical warp drive is now possible. Seriously, back to the right travel. Scientists detect signs of a hidden structure inside Earth's core. Yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of things that are constantly being discovered and researched. Okay, lots of things that are being constantly discovered and researched. Okay, it's just funny that Ray Kurzweil's predictions are becoming more and more accurate. Okay, they are becoming more and more and more accurate. Okay, it's funny how they say by 2070 people will just discover mechs like in Overwatch. Oh, No, people really built Iron Man suits. Okay, wealthy people really built Iron Man suits that fly around. Okay, same thing with a literal mech. People have been made, like Titanfall, for example. Okay, people already are making mechs a reality. Okay, people are already making mechs a reality. 3D printed houses, a lot of things that is seen as science fiction are actually being created. Okay, for example, you have the first flying car being made. It's not available to the public, but you have the first flying car. And it's funny how it resembles, it's like a transformer. Okay, it's a freaking transformer that goes from a cow and goes to a flying cow. Okay, it's a freaking transformer cow. I think that's cooler than the cows in Back to the Future because it's a literal transformer. Okay, which means yes, transformers are possible. Okay, transformers are possible because you know the world's first flying cow. Flying cow are possible. They have pictures of flying cows out there, and they have been testing them. They have been testing flying cows, and they are actually a real thing that exists. For example, in 2020, someone predicted there'll be flying cows in 2020, and then you have a person who made a flying cow that literally resembles a transformer. Okay, you have it go out. You have it go out. You have its wings spread out, and you have a flying cow. Okay. Another thing is very, very soon we'll probably be going back to the moon. Yep. We'll probably be going back to the moon. Moon. Here. Yeah, fly to the moon. Japanese billionaires takes people to help. Help. You know, we're going back to the moon, so that means you can say, so those people can say, but those again, people will probably still play to say the moon landing is fake. Okay. Yeah. I just like how inaccurate Halo is when it comes to anti-aging technology. Okay, Halo takes place 500 years ago, and they're saying that aging can be reversed by 2045. Longevity, escape velocity. I just find it strange that humans did not reach, especially Covenant, did not reach longevity, escape velocity. Again, they don't really have information about the elite's age, but I think they have achieved some type of longevity, escape velocity in Halo. Well, they have enhanced longevity, essentially, compared to us puny humans. And NASA is eyeing for the moon. And just like I mentioned that in another video, they said that in the future we might be using genes of dolphins and whales to cure cancer. So that means it is important to keep the whales alive. Okay, thank God we didn't make them go extinct. Extinct, right? Because a lot of other animals could be the key to immortality and enhanced longevity, but we continue making animals go extinct, so we might never get them. For example, well, the axolotl is almost extinct in the wild. Of course, because it's a popular pet, the axolotl will not go extinct as a species. Another thing is that there's now a new model that is probably going to replace animal models in the future, which is a AI done model of human humans, of human tissues and human bodies to drugs. This is done completely by AI and 3D printing, how human tissues and human body parts will react to certain drugs, which will speed up longevity, escape velocity, immortality, and other things that we all dream of having, escaping the old age and death. Okay, because okay, because 80 years in this incarnation, in this physical realm, is too short. Okay, 80 to 70 years is too short. That's why they say life is short, because 70 to 80 years is not a lot of time compared to eternity. Okay, compared to the eternity of our universe. Comparing it to the eternity of our universe, 80 years and 70 years is just nothing. Okay, 2 million years, yeah, that would be a pretty good mark to live on. Okay, a lifespan of 1 to 2 million years, it would be a pretty good lifespan to live on. Okay, that's why you have videos like Gen Z, which is my generation, will be the first generation to have a true taste of immortality. Okay, a true taste of immortality. Okay, Gen Z. Okay, and some predictions include the slightly older millennials as well. Yeah. And you have other countries that, and it's not just America that's trying to get to the moon. You have China that's trying to get to the moon as well. Yeah. I bet in 2 million years Half-Life 2 will still not, Half-Life 3 will never come out. Okay. I think that's it with this video.